Hey, what's up, Facebook Live? How is Hot Pursuit Nation doing? So excited to be coming live to you today. Today's a little bit of a different training video today because as you can tell, the camera's probably moving and wiggling a little bit because I'm actually holding it because I'm about to give you a home tour or tour of my home studio here where I create all of my videos for programs, specifically with programs, stuff that I'm going to put on either a sales page, even a confirmation page, or modules to an actual program. Hey, I see a handful of you jumping on. Hey, Karen. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Pat. Great to have you guys on. Welcome. I was going to say happy Monday, but it's not Monday. It's already Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Time is flying. Hey, Rachel. Great to see you on. It was great seeing your face the other day. So like I said, I'm going to give you a quick home tour real quickly here of my, hey, Stephanie, give you a home tour of my studio. But first I want to show you, so most of you have seen this shot, right? This shot of, hey, Ed, this shot when I do videos, and I'm going to show you, I don't know how to flip, I can flip the camera. I want you to see the other side of what I see, okay? So let me just flip, let me just give you a quick summary of what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you kind of just where I do Facebook Lives, where I'm at, what I'm doing. Then I'm going to take you over into my home studio, show you about that, kind of show the equipment, the setup, all of that. And then I'm going to talk real briefly about how I edit. Now, I don't think I can actually show you while I'm on the phone because I'm actually on my iPhone right now. But I'll kind of give you an outline of how I do it. And I do it all myself, okay? So it's really, once you do it a couple of times, you really should be able to do the simple editing and the simple video. You should be able to do yourself. I do have in my town here in Raleigh, North Carolina, I have a place called The Local Studio. If I want something like there's a lot of editing or there's a lot of, just a lot of editing or funky lighting or something that I need, I might go there and I can rent out studio space. But now that I've built my home studio, I rarely use that anymore. And if I just need help with editing, I'll shoot the video here and then I'll get someone else to edit it. So anyways, we'll get to that in a second. So first I want to just give you a quick shot of the other side of what I'm seeing right now. So hey Louisa. All right, so let me flip the camera here. So as you can see, I'm just looking out my window. And so I have a lot of really great lighting. I have 3 windows across here right in front of me. You can see my deck and the stairs and my backyard. But so what's really nice about this is I just get some really good natural lighting. Sometimes it's even too much lighting and I got to shut the blinds because my face is like washed out. But then you'll see right in front of me here, I have this tripod right here. And I just have this little doodad right here that I just literally put my cell phone right in there. It clips on there. And and off I go. And that's all I really have when I do a Facebook Live is this tripod and this little doodad. Now I'm going to take it off because I'm going to show you then when I do a video in my home studio how I use this little thing. And can I get a better, oh, here it is. It's called the square jellyfish. So and actually it has legs that screw onto the bottom, but I took them off. But that's the square jellyfish little thing that I use to hold on to the camera. Okay, so now let me flip us back around here. So now as you can see, like look at all that natural lighting. See, sometimes it's even too much and I gotta shut the blinds just so I'm not so white. But that's where I'm do my Facebook Lives most of the time. Every now and then I think I've done one in my car and stuff like that too. But all right, so let me take you now into my home studio where I do more, like I said, videos that I'm going to put on a sales page, a confirmation page, videos that I'm going to put into a program so that I'm, doing some training or, some of the modules that are part of the training. So let me take you over there. So bear with me as we walk. So here's my office where I'm just going to have you come with me right over here. So this is my office. And now we come into the dungeon. We come in here to my basement. Yes, look at it. It's a basement. It's a real live basement. Look at all that junk. Okay. But actually, I'm going to come over here. But let me show you what I see. Ta-da! 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 that is really my studio. So right here in the corner of my basement, I have my studio. And now let me give you some of the details behind this little studio here that I have set up. So let's start with the backdrop, okay? So as you can see, that's actually fabric. My little wood thing here, look, it's fabric, it's not real wood. You probably knew that already, I don't know. But see, then I have just some of those big binder clips up at the top. And I actually bought, I'm gonna put a list together for you guys of all where I got everything. But see, let's look behind here. See, this is just fabric. I got some big little binder clips. It's on a frame. You see this frame right here? Sorry for any of you who might be getting motion sickness from all of this. I apologize in advance if it's a little wobbly. But really, so there's this frame that I bought, this stand. And so I just binder clipped the fabric, this backdrop to it. And online, man, you can buy all sorts of backdrops. So you find the one that you like, maybe you find a couple. I actually have right here as well a green screen that I've actually never used just because it makes editing a lot harder. So yeah, I don't really use a green screen, but I do have it. So the real key I find with the fabric is you just want to make sure it's tight so that there's not any wrinkles in it. Now, as you can see, I have some wrinkles right here, and usually I edit that out because right here in the center, it's real smooth and flat. And on the edges, it's a little, it's wrinkly. But yeah, that I can usually edit out and just get into the center of the shot, you know, the video shot. Okay, so that's the backdrop. Pretty simple, right? I mean, you can, yeah. I think Tamika, you said, yeah, you just got, or no, Narika said you just got some fabric also. And so, yeah, it doesn't need to be, it can be black, it can be solid color. You know, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. It's, I'll have to look back. I don't remember how much I paid for this one that you're looking at right now. Okay, so that's the backdrop. Now let's turn around and so you can see what I see. Woo! All right. Oh yeah. Oh, this is funny. Well, I'll get to that in a second. All that close. But let's look at the lighting. Okay, so I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 lights that are shining on me when I'm doing my videos. Now, as you can see, I have 2 right in front of me, and then I have 2 on the side. And what that does is it helps with the shadowing behind me by putting these ones on the side. It's almost even to the back of me, so because I might be standing up a little forward. And so this is like right over my shoulder, and then this one is right over my other shoulder. And so it helps cast out the shadow that happens behind me that comes from these 2 lights right in front of me. Now, do you need 4 lights? Not necessarily, but you just want to, really the lighting, you don't want to have shadows. You don't want to have weird shadows on you. So if you can have some good natural lighting or have a light or 2, you know, that might work. It doesn't mean you need to have 4. Now, right in front of me, you can't really see. Let me see. Oh, it locked up here. I want to do, oh, here it is. Is it? Oh, it's locked up. No, there it is. Okay, so look, okay. Let me put it back in here. It's reverted. Here we go. There we go. See? And so now here I have my teleprompter right in front of me, and I'm going to show you the details of that in a second. But so right in front of me, I have my teleprompter, and once I hit play, let me just show you real quick. See? And it starts to scroll, and there I go. Welcome everyone to your very own Hot Pursuit Plug program. So that's how, and here, let me show you. This is just my tablet. This is a Surface Pro, but you know, iPads work well as well. But if you have a tablet, this is a free app called Teleprompter Pro that I installed on my tablet, and it works well. And so I use this, you know, as a teleprompter. Now, oh, I put that down. Here it is. Okay, so here we go. So we got lighting. We got backdrop, we got teleprompter using our tablet. Now what you'll also see, now let me show you what's right in front of me. So I have right in front of me some necessities. I have my mic, okay, so this plugs right into my cell phone, right here, plugs right into my cell phone. And, oh, right here, you should see this part. This plugs right into my cell phone. And then, you know, this is my lapel mic. And, you know, my cell phone's going to be up here. So I have, you know, enough cord, enough wire here that I'm able to step backwards and record. And then I have a little collection of jewelry, you know, got to change out the earrings, got to put a new necklace on. I actually have some other jewelry at my desk as well. I usually have a glass of water here as well because I don't always get the video captured in one single take. So, you know, need some water. I'll usually have some lip gloss, maybe some powder if it gets hot down here and I get a little shiny. So I like to have all that stuff right here in front of me. And okay, so let me walk you around here for a little bit. Okay, so let me just show you. Now here is my wardrobe. Here's a little secret. Let me see if I can turn this around. Let me turn this around quick. Okay, so here's the secret. 9 times out of 10, probably 9.999 times out of 10, I'm gonna be dolled up on top. I'm gonna have a great, you know, beautiful shirt on with a beautiful necklace and earrings. And then I'm gonna be wearing sweatpants down below. Just like I am right now. So don't be fooled when you see videos, especially if it's not in a like super professional studio, which you may not even know when you see my videos that they weren't done in a professional studio. But you know, most of the time I'm wearing sweatpants. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. So anyways, let me go back to my wardrobe over here. So over here, I have, you know, just different blouses, different tops that now you're gonna know. Now when you see videos, you're probably gonna see it. I'm always usually wearing, I don't know, I have maybe 5 or 6 different shirts here. So now you're probably gonna notice that I'm always wearing the same 5 shirts when I do video. Okay, so here, let me show you the stand here for the teleprompter. Not that you need a teleprompter, but it does come in handy. So, okay, so here's all it is. This glass is actually reverse kind of a mirror. So whatever you place down here in front of it, it's gonna reflect a mirror back up. You know, it's gonna mirror the words onto. But see, since it's see-through glass, this is where then you put your camera. So remember this thing? Remember this thing that I use over in the other room? I actually just screw this right here on top, screw it on, and then same thing, put my cell phone right there. It's in this see-through glass. I just put the cover, the dark cover right over it. Make sure my microphone is plugged in because a couple times I forgot to plug in my microphone, and then off I go. So it's really that simple of a setup. It's not that, it doesn't need to be any more high tech than that. Now I put my book here because it's more of a weight because this is heavy up front, that I need to put the book in the back so that it equals out, it balances out and keeps things steady for me. So let me think, is that about it? So we got the teleprompter, we got the camera holder here for my cell phone. This is just a regular tripod that I'm using as my coat hanger or my clothes hanger. Tripod, lighting, backdrop, microphone, all your little, you know, jewelry and accessories, and I think that's about it. Is there anything else that I'm missing to tell you? If I'm missing something or you have a question, just type it in the comments right now as I'm kind of thinking if I missed anything. Okay, so comment if I forgot something or you have a question on anything that I posted. And I'll go here into my other room. So really, you know, it's not that fancy. It's not that glamorous. It's really just a couple of items that make it a lot easier to capture a video. And here's what I like to do when I'm actually capturing video is I just hit record and then I take as many takes as I need to take, okay? So I might, here, let me get situated here so I don't have to hold this and make you dizzy anymore. I apologize again for any of you who have motion sickness from all of this moving around. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll hit record. Oh, I'll see how washed out I look. Let me shut some of these blinds. Okay, so there, that's a little better. Okay, so what I'll do is I hit record on my phone. I use my iPhone for everything. So I'll hit record on my iPhone. I'll run to the other side, do my video, you know, hit the teleprompter, do the video, and then let's say I mess up halfway through. I just keep going. You know, I reset the teleprompter and I do another take. If I mess up again, same thing, reset the teleprompter, do another take, and I just let that video go and go and go. I don't stop it. I don't restart it. I just let it go because I figured out, I learned from a 9-year-old on YouTube. Maybe I can find her and I'll show you the video that I watched. I learned from a 9-year-old on YouTube how to edit an iMovie movie. And so I learned how to edit myself. And so I just let the movie go as long as it needs to go, or the video go as long as it needs to go, however many takes that I need to take. Once I feel like I have a good one, then I'll stop the recording. Then I'll come over here into my office, and all I do now, so if you take a video on an iPhone, now I don't know about Androids, but I'm talking about an iPhone. Your video is going to be under your photos and videos. I open up iMovie, select that video that I just did. In iMovie, on my phone, I don't even have a Mac, I have a PC. I'm editing, I take the video on my phone and I edit on my phone. So I open up the video in iMovie on my cell phone, select the video, and then if I've gotten it in one take, I can just cut off the end, when I'm going like this. I can cut off the end, and I can cut off the beginning, and then there I go. I have that take, and then I can just save just that one good take of the video. Now, sometimes, if I'm getting really advanced, I might have a little portion of this take and a little portion of this take, and I want to bring them together. So then I do what's called a split, and I can split the movie or the video into multiple parts, and then I can piece them together. Now that gets a little bit more tricky. I don't like to do more than like 1 or 2 splits, because then you really just got to you want to make the movie or the video seem as seamless as possible. So I don't like to do more than 1 or 2 splits. My ideal is to get it all in one take, but that doesn't always happen, especially with a longer video. So, but I say that really though is just to show you how easy it really is. You don't have to have some glamorous studio. Now here's the deal. That's my studio because I do quite a few videos for, like I said, sales pages, confirmation pages, the videos in programs. But really, if you can get a nice little corner in your office, a nice little corner in your kitchen, a nice little corner in your living room, you can do quality videos really from anywhere. Here's what I think is most important: lighting and sound, like audio. So as long as you have good sound, and I would recommend a mic, even just a wired mic that you hook up to your phone, a mic to get good quality sound, and then good lighting. Like weird shadows and stuff, I just think are a distraction. So find a place that has a decent backdrop, even if it's not a fabric one, but it's in your kitchen, your office, your bedroom. Who knows? I mean, people don't need to know it's your bedroom. Find a nice little backdrop that has good lighting and good sound. And you can really record from anywhere. Outside, you can even record outside if you have some nice scenery outside that you can use. So I hope that when you see my studio, you think, oh, that's not so glamorous, I could do that. Or if you do see it and it's a little overwhelming, just know that, yeah, you can pick any place in your office. You don't need, or in your house or outside, you don't need to have, a whole corner in your basement dedicated to your studio like I do. So, simplicity, make it simple. It doesn't need to be more complicated than it needs to be. Good lighting, good sound, good audio, good sound. And I think that's about it. And then really you can edit videos yourself. Like I said, I learned from a 9-year-old on YouTube how to do it. So I see, Mona, your suggestion for microphone. You know what I'm going to do? Remind me, though. If I don't have it up within 48 hours, remind me. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a list. I've been meaning to do this for a while, actually, for even another group, so this is a good reminder to do it. I'm going to put together a list of just all my equipment that I use, and then, you can decide. Most of it I've gotten on Amazon. Yeah, most of it I think I've gotten on Amazon.com. But I'll put a list together for you. And, again, this is just what I use. Doesn't mean you have to use it, or there doesn't mean that there's something better out there. I'm sure that there is. But this will just be a list that you can kind of go off of and see if it works for you. Okay, what does Nurka say? You recorded your first set of videos yesterday. Yay! And your setup was hilarious, but it worked. Yeah, and you know what? That's the key. It worked. It should, I think our first crack at it should be hilarious, right? So good for you, Narika. Congratulations. Awesome. Let me just scroll to see if I missed any questions. Brands, actual equipment to purchase. Yeah, Heidi, I'm going to get that out. Thanks for that. What's the purpose of the green screen? Tamika asks. Well, the green screen, again, it requires a little bit more editing, and I think the lighting is more important with a green screen because that's where you can change the background to be whatever. You look at the news, the weatherman, the weatherwoman who's doing the weather, they're not standing in front of a map. They're standing in front of a green screen. So, you can really put whatever behind you. You could be in New York. You could be in Paris. You could be on the beach. You could be in an executive office. And not, but you're behind a green screen. Now, if you do use a green screen, don't wear a green shirt or anything green because it'll become transparent and it'll be a part of that background. So it might look like you have a way, like an ocean going across your body. I remember John Maxwell when he did some Minute with Maxwell's, and he had like a green button-up shirt and like a jacket over it. And he had to go change because the green shirt made his shirt become the background. So if you are going to use a green screen, it does give you a lot of flexibility on what you can put behind you, but you want it to look real, right? You don't want it to look fake. So that's where, again, the editing and the lighting get a little tricky, a little bit more advanced. So I don't usually use it, but you can, and it just gives you more flexibility, more options. There are really endless options of what your scenery can be behind you. Just make sure that I guess I don't like when something looks fake. So just make sure that you can get the good editing with it, and that you're not wearing green. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody. Hopefully this was helpful. Was it? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me something. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Like I said, I'll get the list out. Again, give me 48 hours to put that together. And if you have any other questions that pop up, any other thoughts about video, about recording, about just your own setup, definitely comment below. Happy to help. Happy to just give you my 2 cents. Again, I'm not like a professional videographer or any, video person, but, I have figured out how to put a little home studio together and it works. So happy to give you my 2 cents if it's helpful to you. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Keep chasing your dreams with passion. I'm so excited and so grateful to be on this journey with you. So keep playing full on, keep chasing your dreams with passion. And I'm just here to serve you and cheer you on and be your greatest fan. So thank you again. If you have any other questions, thoughts, comments, please feel free to comment below. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.